Today on Fashion Guide, the top models from Central Asia are in the finale of the Asia Model Festival. How to work as a Kazakh male model abroad. The success story of Azat Stikhiyev. And the main shows and trends of the Milan Fashion Week. Watch it right now. The best Asia models are on one catwalk. This, in essence, is what the Asia Model Festival held in Seoul for the past 10 years now is about. Traditionally, South Korea, China, Japan, Thailand, Vietnam, India, and Singapore take part in the event. Last year, they were joined by Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, and Kyrgyzstan. The video footage you are now seeing is from the selection tour final for the novice countries organized in Almaty. This stage of the contest is called Face of Central Asia. We go by the name of Central Asia, though each country in this region is culturally very different. So each contestant will represent his or her own country. Every year, the festival selects a model or a prominent public person from each participating country who contributes to the development of Asian culture to serve as a jury member. Male and female models from Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, and Tajikistan took part in the Face of Central Asia. Apart from the models, fashion designers can also take part in the contest. One Kazakh designer who showed her collection at the event was Aya Avali. The organizers believe that their event is not just a contest, but also a ground for cultural and social exchange between Asian countries. Over 20 countries took part in the Asia Model Festival. I can tell you that since last year, many people became very interested in Kazakhstan. Last year, we had Aida Kaumienova. Korea fell in love with her. It was a triumph. The Asia Model Festival is a show that involves global fashion, movie and music stars, and millions of TV viewers. For example, the legendary shoe designer Jimmy Choo was selected as an honorary jury member for one of the award ceremonies. Anna Sui and Lea Son had shows of their collections at the festival. For its Central Asian event, the festival elected Kazakhstan's fashion industry professionals and Miss Kazakhstan 2014, Regina Vandisheva. As a popular model, she will go to the Seoul finals. It is certainly exciting to represent your country at such a grand scale. They'll have a red carpet and many interesting and beautiful people. You'll have to look stunning there. I still have time to get ready for Korea. Last year, the Central Asian event was won by Arujan Sandibai from Astana. For contestants from other countries, it is a bit more difficult because, in Almaty, even the walls help, as they say. But still, everyone looks very confident.
Я приехал из Узбекистана, города Ташкента. Сегодня было 4 коллекции.
I come from Tashkent, Uzbekistan. Today there were 4 shows, but not with male models. So there was a classic suit catwalk, then a freestyle, a swimwear, and an introduction catwalk.
Стиль был в плавках. И что там было еще? И просто выход был, ознакомление.
In fact, it was easy. You just have to gather yourself up, love yourself, and show yourself with dignity. Based on the contest results, 15 models from 4 Central Asian countries will travel to Seoul in April of 2019. These young men and women will have the chance to show themselves to the world. Let's wish them good luck. Castings in Milan, contracts in Paris and London, all this is reality for our next featured model. A couple of months ago, Azat Stikhiyev returned from his working travels from Europe and shared his impressions on most models' dream come true, working abroad. Azat is a choreographer by trade. He wanted to devote his life to dance, but being too tall for a dancer, 189 centimeters, it was not easy to get to perform ballet. Azat, who comes from a small village in Kostanay Oblast, never thought about pursuing a modeling career, but success awaited him on his path. I was approached by a photographer who asked to take a few pictures of me. I said, okay. I didn't know what modeling was at all. He said that my photos would be sent to some contest in Kursk, to some modeling agency. Azat was hired by the Kursk modeling agency right away. Without giving any second thought, he moved to Russia. Interestingly, Azat started his career in another country. He was working in various regions in Russia, including Moscow. After 1 year and a half, he moved back to Almaty. It was very easy for him to get hired here. Meanwhile, Azat was intent on achieving global success. His first contract was in China. It didn't quite meet his expectations.
Я поехал на 3 месяца, но я отработал только 2 месяца.
I went there for 3 months but worked only 2 months because it's very hard to work there, especially to those models who never traveled before. China is quite complicated, especially in photo posing. For example, you have to make a lookbook and you only get 6 hours to make 400 looks.
Вот. И тебе дается 6 часов, чтобы отснять 400 луков.
While working abroad, a model has to have a good lookbook. Photographer Karina Asmankhanova helped Azat to take effective artistic shots filled with emotion and story.
Одна из самых ярких была, когда мы делали силуэтную съемку. То есть это из...
One of the most memorable shoots is this silhouette photo shoot. We can't see either Azat's face nor his body. We had just 2 light sources and Azat was working like that. To me, fashion photography is an art.
Фотография это и, в принципе, такая же художественная фотография.
Azat was looking for overseas agents on the internet. Eventually, he went to London. Castings, lookbook shoots, and work on British brand shows. All this became his reality. One can earn sizable amounts of money on such contracts, says Azat, but it's not that easy. The accepting agency provides very modest accommodation and minimal per diems. Add to that not knowing the language and having absolutely no knowledge of the city. International models work in a very different way.
Я думал, что модели должны ходить на кастинг в
I thought that models would have to come to castings in black t-shirts, black jeans, and boots. Nothing is farther from reality. The better you look at a casting, the better the chances that you'll get hired.
увидят, тем больше шансов, что ты пройдешь этот кастинг.
In London, Azat found a style of his own, and now even wants to become a fashion designer. He was signed by agencies in Paris and Beijing, but works in Almaty so far. Azat got loads of professional experience and intends to continue his career in fashion, and not just as a model. Now let's go to the country where every model dreams to go and work, Italy, the Milan Fashion Week. The third largest event of the fashion marathon of the 2016 fall-winter season is considered the most luxurious of them all, and rightly so. The most intriguing show was Roberto Cavalli's. This marks the first time that the collection was not presented by the fashion house founder, but by his successor, Norwegian designer Peter Dundas. He became the head of the brand in March. Prior to that, Dundas was working for Emilio Pucci.
Well, the expectation is to make a step change, to be in the modernity, to show a new face of the brand, much more contemporary, younger, fresher, and I think that Peter is perfect for that because he has in his codes the DNA of the brand.
It seems that Dundas did well. He was able to bring sex appeal to Cavalli's trademark colorful prints, adding a touch of frivolousness. Models walk the catwalk in leggings with animal prints, asymmetric skirts with long hems, and dresses with ruches. Domenico Dolce and Stefano Gabbana's show became a confession of love to Italy. Prints, Venetian gondoliers, Florence's cathedrals, and Pisa towers, all these were used by the designer duo to glorify their native land. And those were not the only decorative elements. Jackets, coats, and dresses with floral ornaments, colorful pom-poms, appliques, stones, and sparkles. Even words typical for souvenirs, such as "I love Italy" or "Hello from Naples" appeared on their clothing. Many models carried woven baskets as handbags. The show closed with an en masse catwalk in dresses with beautiful Italian landscapes. Giorgio Armani sophisticatedly played with various shades of red in this spring collection. Models in loose-cut organza pants, shorts and chiffon dresses with sandals and wavy hats, all with red color elements, walk the catwalk. The fashion house's spring collection is a mix of textures, ornaments, and veils. During the Milan Fashion Week, Armani, who celebrates the 40th anniversary of his fashion career, also presented his autobiography with the Vogue International Editor-in-Chief, Suzy Menkes.
Quello che posso dire molto brevemente per non annoiarvi è che ho voluto questo libro perché dentro di me c'erano dei ricordi, delle sensazioni che preferivo esternare piuttosto che portarmene via con me.
The Armani show ended with glitzy evening dresses. A very minimalistic and graphic collection was shown by Prada. For the spring season, Miuccia Prada, a fashion world innovator, offers two-piece suits, pencil skirts, and colorful accessories. Her collection's hit items are dresses, striped jackets, see-through organza dresses put in ready-made sets. Her collection's outerwear is loose cut in gleaming and striped colors with messy prints. It's a daring combination of colors, textures, and styles.